Hey, good morning, church. There's a little color in the sky back there. A quick thought from today's Steveo Sunrise Devo. And 2 Corinthians chapter 9, if you were using the New American Standard Version of the Bible for your reading today, it would start off with this verse. It is superfluous for me to tell you about this ministry to the saints. First time I preached on that verse, and I preached out of the New American Standard at that time. I pronounced it superfluous all the way through the sermon. Some kind little elderly lady corrected me after it was over. And ever since then, I've remembered it's superfluous. And I'm still learning about the grace of giving. I can tell you that for sure. You know, giving, being generous and giving our money away, it is so difficult for us to do. I think that's why Paul said it's superfluous, meaning unnecessary for me to write anything to you about this grace of giving. And then he writes 2 whole chapters on it. Because he knows we need a lot of encouragement in order to be generous and give our money away. You work hard for your money. I know that. God knows that. Anyway, so here are the encouragements. Number 1 is Paul's confidence, is God's confidence. So he's confident that we're going to do the right thing and be generous. So that's a motivation. We want to live up to other people's expectations of us. Number 2 is the example of others. Of course, as we mentioned before, he uses the example of what the Macedonian Christians had done, their generosity, their rich generosity. And when other people are doing the right thing, and we know that, then we're more likely to do the right thing. That's just psychology. That's the way we are. That's what's so good about going to church. You're in the company of people who are doing the right thing. Number 3, there's the example of God. God is our generous God. He ends this chapter. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. Look how generous God has been to us in the giving of his only son, Jesus Christ. Generous in many other ways as well, but that's what Paul is talking about when he talks about his indescribable gift. Here's another motivation, that there's a reward involved. Paul says, look, you're going to get a reward for this. And part of that reward is that other people will be praising God and thanking God that you gave, because you're going to be meeting other people's needs. And here's another motivation. Just because we give that money away and we think, oh, I'm going to need that money someday in the future, I'm going to fall short. And Paul says, no, God's going to continue to supply all your needs, so you don't have to worry about that. So motivation after encouragement after reason to be generous and give. When you come to church today, the secret password is generosity. God loves you, my generous friends, and so do I.